Hello guys, we're back at it again. We're here for the Delta Pace Racing League Division 3 and we're at Russia. So it looks like the guys have got us a full grid tonight and we're looking for some exciting racing. And I have started the stream and I haven't got my phone on me, so I'm going to ask my wife to get my phone, please. Okay, we've got full qualifying, so everyone that knows qualifying, full quali, we've got the first 18 minutes that we will lose the slowest 5 people, then we'll go to Q2, lose another 5, and then we'll enter into a top 10 shootout. I'm gonna quickly get my phone with my wife, gets it for me, I think she's gone upstairs, but we'll get the phone and I'll have a look at the leaderboards for you to keep an eye on who is where in the league. So 15 of you have joined me here today so far. Thank you very much for joining in. And if you're new to my streams and you like the content, don't forget to click that follow button. Babe, can I have the phone, please? No, the phone, darling. My phone out there. Oh no, it's here, it's by my side. Good start, wasn't it, eh? Oh, Ricky, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Right, so, Kamin is a Kiza Giza racing. I didn't know Kiza Giza was in this DPR league. I don't think he is, buddy. And you've got Kieran Barr, if you're getting mixed up with him. Kieran Barr's racing. So we're about to start. Chris Parker, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate all the support everyone's given me here today. And right, I've got the phone. Let's get onto the leaderboards for Division 3. So, for the leader is on 56 points. You've got Nathan in the Williams. Now let's have a look. Is Nathan out today? As we see, the garage is getting pit lane getting a little bit busy as they're coming out. Nathan is in there, sorry, yeah, so he's in today. He's our championship leader, closely followed by Lucifer Sahid with 41 points. We got Snipes in third, and Prig, who is in fourth with 21 and 25 points. So, oh, we missed out the Haas guy of Hairman, Harryman. He's got 25 points, also the same as Snipes. So, a battle for the front is, at the minute, is looking between Harryman, Lucifer Sahid and Nathan. But constructors, you're very, very close for the Mercedes and Williams boys. You've got 66 points for the Williams and 61 points for the Mercedes. So the Mercedes boys will be looking. I'm one of Tommy's pals from work. Tommy's. Hello, Ricky. One of Tommy's pals from work. Tommy. Tommy's pals from work. Who's Tommy? I don't really know who Tommy is. I know a Tommy, but that's when back when I did a bit of farming. That's what you're talking about. I'm one of Tommy's pals from work. Elaborate on that one for me, Ricky. Elaborate. Anyway, we've got a few guys on their hot lap, out lap, so we'll get the telemetries up and see who's out first. So Russia, I like Russia. It looks like who's on the hot lap here now? It looks like the can get him up. There he is. It looks like Nathan is on his hot lap now. We're going to ride on board with him. Don't worry. Okay, sorry, buddy. We're right on board with the Williams car. Nathan is our championship leader, and we're going to sit on board with him round at Russia and see how he gets on. So it's all about hitting the apexes round here. Be bappy. Tommy's racing. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Welcome in, Ricky. Oh, so you're here supporting Tommy today. Tommy, in the racing point. I get it. I'm with you. I'm on point. So, Williams car. We're riding on board with Nathan. He's our championship leader with 66 points. And he'll be looking to put a benchmark down for these boys to follow. Keep an eye on the Mercedes guy of Lucifer Syed. He's chasing him down in the championship as well as constructors. And it's hard on the brakes here, hitting that apex, but you don't want to be keeping it, keeping it over to the right hand side, trying to get the power down early here. You putting all of the load on the front right there. Hard here. The back end wants to get away with you on both of these corners, and he gets it nice and sweet through there. Does the Williams car. So last few corners for Nathan, and he will be putting the first benchmark down. Crosses the line with a 132.6. So we'll see if that's good enough. It should be good enough there. We're going to see a couple of more guys come in now. So we've got Jordan here in the Alfa Romeo guy coming through sector 3, and we'll see there. So Sizzle has put a 133.0 in, and Jordan Norris is coming across, and he's going to put a he puts a 134, so so far 132 is looking good. But let's have a look at Lucifer. Lucifer's still in the pits. Harryman, he's on an outlap, but he's got a lot of traffic in front of him. Are they going to get out the way for him? Chris does so very well, but it meant he had to keep a tight line through that corner, which is going to affect him here. Thomas is sticking on the line so far. I don't know if it's going to affect him too much. Don't think it is. Might get a little bit of a slip there. So Harryman in the Haas. Ooh, not hitting the apex just there, but Harryman with a 132.1. And I tell you what, that last sector there looked like he could have improved even more. So Harryman putting a great lap there with a 132.1. Indeed. So let's go on the Renault boys as both from starting. We'll come back to them. We'll have a look at Tommy, as we got a few supporters in here for him today. So Tommy has invalidated his lap, so is he going to go again or dive into the pits? It looks like he's gearing up for another go, but going to get this right. So he's going to go again, is Tommy. Let's ride on board with him. You've got some supporters out there, Tommy, and we're riding on board with him today here at Russia for the Delta Pace Racing League Division 3. So coming into first corner, cutting the apex, misses it a bit there. It's going to cost him a little bit of time. So his long left-hander reaches speeds up to 175 miles per hour, keeping it tight, using all the downforce of the car. And he may have swung that in a little bit early there, but it just about corrects it and gets it going again. So he wants to go right tight to and once again he's really eager to get on the turning turning wheel there. You can tell he is racing on the pad, that's for sure. Misses the apex completely. Is that going to be invalidation? No, it's not. He just about keeps it together, and he's missing all the apexes here, and he's very, very close from invalidating, but he's just about keeping it going. That was a better corner, Tommy. Get the power down. If any of the corners you had to get right, it was that one, because now we've got this massive, long straight second DRS zone on this track. First one being on the pit straight, so hard on the brakes here, cutting across but not too much, getting out as far as you can right, cutting it left, getting the power down, putting the load on, and that's still not an invalidation. He's really going around the track here, getting all the luck he needs to get this banker lap in. Oh, sorry, let's go on to game screen. Totally forgot I wasn't even on game screen. Tommy crosses the line and he gets a 135.6. Bit of a scrappy lap for Tommy. He'll be looking to improve on that one. So as the laps come through here, Gresgo has got a 132, so he should be safe with all these guys. You probably see all these guys just sit in the pits now unless they need to get some practice in. So welcome to the stream, guys. 19 of you in tonight. I'm really chuffed indeed for all the support. So let's ride on board with Rossi boy. He's put a lap in. He has put a lap in. Ice One. Hello, Ice One. In the Ferrari. He's invalidated his lap. Oh, such a shame. Oh, a bit of a glitch going on there. So we've got Kieran Barr, Nilla, Kirk, Lucifer Sahid, and Bajabo. Bajabo has come out on an out lap, and Chris, who's still in the pits, and they're looking obviously to just get maybe one run done today in Q1. So if you are new to Formula 1 qualifying 1, you will see everyone out on softs doing their fastest laps they can, and trying to get into the top 15 as the 5 slowest guys in this qualifying session will be dropped out of the qualifying, and will be starting where they finish in quali 1. So Ferrari boy has gone again. He's coming into sector 2, and he's looking pretty smart, pretty all right there. He's just about getting the apexes. He's got yellow flags just in front of him. It looks like the Alfa Romeo guy's just going slow around there. Maybe he could get a little toe out of this, but no, he's going far too slow for a toe. So the Ferrari boy definitely gets out of the way, making sure there's no way of collision through that corner. So that looks very tidy through there, and he keep it tidy. Right, now get that power on and push it out to the right hand side. This is a very tricky corner, by the way. So hard for that back end to just slide out on you. But it looks go Chris Verkerk. Now where is Chris Verkerk? Where is it? Ah, there we go. Verkerk in the Renault car. He is on an out lap. So the Ferrari guy of Ice 1 puts a 1:33.3 in. And we're going to go on for Verkerk now, as he's flying on his hot lap now, starting his lap. So let's see how this compares to the Ferrari boy. So cutting across that corner, get that power down, always keeping it tight through here, as you're going to be saving a couple of attempts. No, not a couple of attempts. Maybe half attempt, sorry, if you keep it tight through there. Getting that apex. That bollard is still there at the minute. We should probably see that go towards the end of qualifying. With Ferrari by of Ice 1 getting out of the way for the Renault boy, as Verkerk is flying around now on his lap. He looked very slow through that sector, to be fair. So he's good. He's using all the track, but he's just missing the apexes, which is gonna affect his exit speed a little, to open up the exit, especially through this point here, as the DRS is wide open. Hard on the brakes. Really cut. You can really cut this, keeping it over to the right. Maybe took it a little bit slow through there, but he's still on a hot lap and he hasn't invalidated, so he's gonna hopefully get a lap in. He does the way he's moving. Let's have a look. Ooh, missing it right there. The way he's moving it, I don't know. The way he's moving maybe. Do you know that for sure? Because it may be. He looks a lot smoother. He's not like jolting, so he could be on a wheel. So these are the boys. We're looking at Nilla now. He needs to put in a lap here to get him out of the bottom 5. So the guys at risk at the minute is Tommy, Ross, Kieran Bai still in the pits, and he's yet to set a time. So is Lucifer Side, but he's on a hot lap as well. But we're on board with Nilla in the McLaren. Can he get it out of that bottom 5 and put himself in to Q2? So 5 minutes left. He's coming along the last 2 corners here, and he's got to keep it smart and not invalidate. Easy to do so as well, especially on this last corner. You can be too eager, and he almost did, to be fair, but he does put a 1:33.2 in and gets that into 8th. So let's quickly move on to Lucifer Sahid, as he's also on a hot lap. And he's coming over the last corner. Where does Lucifer Sahid go? He goes for fastest, and that surely will see him in to Q2. Kieran Parr, though, however, is still in the pits with 5 minutes to go. He is really confident by what it looks to be that he's going to get through. Verkerk, sorry, he's going again, and he's just completely missed the corner there, and that's going to be very slow again, I think. Yeah, half a second up on his time. He would have lost it there. But yeah, he's going to be a little bit annoyed with that one, as I'm not sure. Has he got enough time to get round and in? Who knows? We'll have to sit here and wait and see, but he's got to get round. Okay, so Anbu Mason, he's on a flyer now. We'll keep an eye on that one. He is in the drop zone here now, so he's be wanting to really improve on his time and maybe knock down Thomas, who is on an outlap. Bajabo is in the pits, so it looks like he'll be going on another run. Maybe you might see him come out very shortly as well. Harry Mano. Harry Mano. Oh, I tell you what, I do struggle with names, and with it being PSN names, there is some absolute beauties out there, and I can't pronounce. Mainly the European names. Yeah, I always struggle with Jonah. I don't know. In the Renault guy anyway, we call him Joan. Scrade, he's up into 5th in the McLaren, so that should see him through. You can see a lot of these boys are sitting in the pits now thinking that's going to do them and get them through into Q2. 21 of you watching here today, thank you very much for joining on the stream. All the support is fantastic, thank you so much. So will he get out of he beats his time but not by enough to jump him in to the top 15. Maverick is not improving on his time. Tommy is coming through sector 1. Let's keep an eye on him. So Reece Ross is half a second up his time, but he's invalidated. Kieran Barr has finally decided to come out and will ride on board with the Racing Point car. He's got traffic in front, but he's left it late here, and he's going to make sure this lap counts. But Danny Murphy gets out of the way now and releases the Racing Point to carry on. He goes fastest of the first sector, but oh, he does not want to be invalidated there. That was so lucky to not invalidate. He really has no room for error, does Kieran Barr here. He's got to get this right. Hopefully he gets it done, but it all depends if he's got time to do another lap, but it all depends if he has enough fuel on board. So far he hasn't invalidated, although he come very... Can I join later? What do you mean, Anko? What do you mean, mate? Anko, what do you mean, join later? What do you want to do? Do some online lobbies later or something? Be up for that, for sure. But I'm commentating straight after this one for another league. And, yeah. Commentating on another league after this, and then I'll do some online lobbies then for sure. So, where's Kieran Barr going to put it? Oh no, he does not improve. Well, he sets a 135, but he's very poor. After going fastest in sector 1, he's then really put it down to this now. He must have had enough fuel on board to go again, and he's got to get it right now. Talk about leaving it to the last moment here. So, interestingly, Anbu and Mason is in the pits and doesn't look like he'll be going out again, so he will be out of a Q1, so will Verker, as they won't have enough time. RDGQ, thank you very much, mate, for the follow. I really do appreciate all the support you guys are giving me right now, so thank you very much indeed. Right, Tommy, they're both Racing Points. Oh no, hang on a minute. Tommy is invalidated. Is he going to have enough time to get round again? We could have a Racing Point out of Q1 here. He's literally got 38 seconds to get across the line. Problem is, he's only got 16% of ERS. What's Kieran doing? Kieran is 7/10 only time, so far. Prigwig, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Really do. Thank you. So Kieran Barr is Is he going to make it? He's got 17 seconds to make it across the line, but he's only got 32% of VRS. So he's going to get another hot lap, is Tommy. And where does Kieran Barr? He's left it to 8 seconds left in this qualifying. Is he done enough to get out of it? No, he's not. It's only 17th. So Kieran Barr is out of a quali 1. And Tommy is going to go for another one, but he's invalidated again. So that is him out of qualifying quali 1. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our bottom 5. Anbu Mason will be starting at 16th, Kieran at 17th, Verkerk 18th, Tommy 19th, and Reese Ross at the back of the grid 20th. Yeah, it's better. I am FN Nilla. Oh, Nilla, where are you? Nilla. Oh, you're 11th. You made it in. Great. In the McLaren. How you doing, Nilla? Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. We'll give you some... what do you reckon, Nilla? Where do you think you're going to come? Where do you think? Where do you think you're going to put that McLaren? You reckon you can get into top 10? Yeah, Reese Conan. Yeah, full qualifying. Everyone goes out on the softs pretty much. And you fly like hell and go for it. But I'm going to have a 2-minute break. I'm just going to scoff some tea down really quickly while these boys wait for it to end. So I'm just going to be right back. Up next is qualifying 2. Apologies for that, I had to wolf down some tea. But I'm back, guys, I'm back. So, Prig, P4 to P15, 0.9 difference. It's going to be a big fight in Q2. I missed that one, Prig. I missed that one. Sorry. But here we are in qualifying 2. And we've got some times in on the board. So sorry for missing the first couple of first laps here of the hot laps. But as you can see, we're getting into the 131s from the Ferrari boy of Sizzle. Nilla puts in a 133.1, but way off the pace. Sizzle's absolutely blinded lap there for him. But we're getting the 131s now as the tyre, as the track is evolution is now getting a bit more rubber down, and it's only going to make these Formula 1 cars even faster around here. Our championship leader putting a 133. That might not be enough here to get into Q1. So these boys are going to go in the pits and go again. Track limits, yeah. I would say this one and Canada. I would say the hardest tracks here for on the calendar for limits. It is so easy to get penalties around here. So that will be a massive factor going into the race for sure. The guys that don't have many penalties will be rewarded here. I seen it yesterday doing comms at Russia, and I'm here again today doing comms at Russia. So we've seen it in that race, and we're probably going to see it again here. I love that helmet. That is so cool. Ice One's helmet is, oh mate, so nice. Anyway, we got outlap. All the last boys coming to put a first lap in for them. Lucifer Sahid is chasing down the championship leader. He'll be wanting to put on a good show tonight and try and claw back a few points on the Williams car of Nathan. Nathan currently 5th fastest in Q2 with a 133.6. Signs are well out in front at the minute, 131.7. So a lot of improvement for these boys. I think a low 132s, sorry, a mid 132s will be our top 10, I think. We'll go with that. Let's ride on board with Gresgo in the Red Bull. He started his hot lap now. Oh, it looks like he's going very slow actually. Look at that visor, seeing right way through, that's class. No, he's not. He's going for it. He's fastest sector 1. There's me saying he was going slow. He gets fastest in sector 1. So maybe my eyes are feeling a bit weird. And Gresgo in the Red Bull. We're riding with him now. What can he do? He needs to put in a good lap to get him into Q1, Q3, where we'll be joining the top 10 drivers for the shootout. 6 minutes left in this session. DRS wide open for the Red Bull car. And as he comes through the left-hander here, and he's hard on the brakes. So hard to get that right, and it's wanting to get the power down here and push that car all the way to the right-hand side. Looks very tidy for the Red Bull. I expect this to be quite a fast lap actually. Where is he going to put it? Coming through the last 2 corners. And he catapults himself up to 3rd with a 133.2. Where is this guy come from? A 131.7. That's absolute crazy. That's crazy. That's as we see here, Mano putting 133.1 in. Look at the times here: 133.115, 133.128, 133.159, 133.206. Look at the top 6, mate, are covered by literally a 10. It's not even funny. That's ridiculous. So Lucifer Sahid then, he's on his hot lap. He's coming to the end of sector 2, yet to set a lap here, and he goes fastest through sector 2. So if he keeps all this together. He's going to count himself up into the top 10, and we'll shout out Jordan Norris. Where is Jordan Norris? So Jordan Norris is out of qualifying, I think. Out in Q1. Q1, yeah. So anyway, so Brad has gone in with a 132.1. Lucifer Sahed to a 132.5. So out in front still, it was an absolute amazing lap. Here's the Ferrari guy. He's definitely going to be safe. He's just going to be chilling in the pits now. So see, Ice One in the other Ferrari. Let's see what he can do. Can he push those Ferraris up into that top 10 shootout at the minute? We've got Scrade and Nilla in the McLaren that are so far in the top 10, as well as the Red Bull cars of Gresco and Danny Murphy. However, if Ice One puts a good lap in, we could see all these boys getting pushed down the grid, going on another hot lap. 4 minutes left in this session. Oh, goes very wide, does the Ferrari, but doesn't invalidate, which is strange. So on to the long straight here at Russia. DRS is open for the Ferrari boy, keeping it nice and tight to the walls. Trying to eke out all the time he can. So he's almost 2 tenths up on his time. Just a reminder for you boys that are watching, that are wondering what the times are like here. Don't forget, this is Division 3, so these guys are always improving and practicing. I'm trying to learn a bit more about the game and where to take the right apex, right corners and the apex speed and all that. Yo, Custodian. How's it going, mate? Welcome in again, bro. Nice to have you in. Still haven't forgiven you for those gifted 5 subs where it's down half a pint and ended up puking up on live stream on Saturday. It's going to take me about a bloody week or 2 to get over that, I tell you now. That was painful. That was not a bad night. Good night for me. Oh, but you only turned 31 once, right? So Ice One coming through sector 2. He's gone again, hasn't he? Let's go right on board with Bajamo. And Nathan, look at that. Nathan with a 133.6. Look at all these guys coming in now. There's only got 2 minutes left in the session. And all the boys are putting in 132s, which has left our championship leader in the drop zone. He's on a hot lap at the minute, and he's gone fastest, I think. No, he hasn't. The Red Bull has. Oh, someone else, right there. Let me just ride on board with Nathan here in the Williams. He's coming into sector 2. I think he went fastest in sector 1 actually. It did light up. McLaren boy is nearly stopping there, letting the Williams car go by. He's gone fastest in sector 2, so the Nathan is on a flyer here. Ice Wallow. No, he streams F1 well. No, I haven't seen that guy. No, I haven't seen that one. I'll go and check him out. No, we're not doing shots tonight, mate. We're not doing anything. Anyway, the Williams, where's he going to put it? It's a 132. Almost dead. Still about 3 tenths off the Ferrari boy. So we're gonna have an absolute battle on our hands. Look at this. Lucifer side with a 132.182, and Brad in the other Williams a 132.185. These are crazy close times. These are going to be amazing battles on track today. It's going to be all about using the ERS in the right places and trying to stay away from the track limits. So 38 seconds, 35 seconds left here, and the drop zone is Danny Murphy. He's on an out lap. Cresco also on an lap, but these boys here of Chris and Thomas will be out of a qualifying 2 as they are still in the pits and will not be improving on their time. So we've got to watch out for Pajabo, Perez and the 2 Red Bull guys, and they'll be looking to try and push maybe Iceman and Harryman out, but they're also on a hot lap. But hang on a minute, Iceman is not improving, and the Haas guy of Harrymano is improving on his time. He's come through sector 2 onto the DRS straight. Nilla has finished. Could he be right on the cuff here if the 2 Red Bulls boys, which are both improving on their time, could end up putting Nilla in a bad position here as he's finished his qualifying session. Harryman in the Haas car, 7/10 up on his time. He's just got to go through these last parts here, and what is he going to do? He's going to put it. I think he's going to do well here. Where is he going to put it? The Haas car gets it through, goes second fastest, but we're going to go straight on to Danny. Cresco puts it in 6th, which has dropped Iceman, but now Nilla is under pressure. Nilla could be dropped here as the qualifying has finished. As Danny Murphy, can he get himself into the top 10 shootout? He's the only guy who can drop Nilla. Nilla's going to be biting his nails here as the Red Bull car comes across the last few corners here. Can Danny Murphy do it? Get the 2 Red Bulls into the top 10. He comes across the line and he does, and it's Nilla that loses that place and is out of qualifying 2. So Nilla, Ice One, Chris, Thomas and Bajaba all out, and we have our top 10. Wow, what a crazy ending there. Great laps from the Red Bull boys of Cresco and Danny Murphy right at the last minute to get it into that top 10. But got to say, Harryman, who was in 9th, ended up putting in a 1:31.9 there at the last minute. So the times are coming down, guys. And it was, and I think I was correct, a mid 120, a mid 132s was the drop off. Pretty much. Nearly. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of qualifying 2. Up next, we have our top 10 shootout. BRB. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We do have our top 10 shootout. So who's going to be the first to jump and get out first? Is there any movement in the pit lane? I can hear some engines revving up. And there we go. We do look like we're going to have the Williams boy out first, as well as the Ferrari and the Red Bull. Oops, what have I done there? My bad. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, go away. So Nathan is our first car on track. He'll be wanting to put in an incredible lap. He's got to give it some though, because the Ferrari boy was flying in Q2. Thank you very much, guys, for joining the stream. If you are new to this channel and you haven't yet already, please, if you do enjoy the content, please give me a follow. I really will appreciate it. So Nathan Tate coming round. He's our championship leader at the minute, but he's got a very, very fast Ferrari here in Q2, so he's gonna have to do everything he can here. Oh my god, it's a wet race. I did not know that. Oh god, it's a wet race. This is gonna be class. So he's still on the outlap. He wants to calm down a little bit there. Once again, I've forgotten what tyre strategies they went on there for Q2. Normally I pick that one up. So apologies for that. We'll have a look straight as they do their formation lap. So here we go. Williams guy of Nathan Tate first across the line to start his hot lap. A couple of these boys getting out of the pits. Going to have to get out of the way for him. Oh no, it's wet race. So I'm guessing with it being a wet race, everyone went out on softs in Q2 then. Unless Ice One is now saying, oh crap, I didn't go on the medium. Oh no, you went in mediums Q2. Oh, gutted. Do you know what, Ice One? I've made that mistake myself. I'm back. Yeah, I made that mistake myself. Full wet as well. Holy hell, round here. Wow. Full wet round here is going to be interesting, especially this corner coming up off camber, these two here. You see there, it really wants to pull your back end round. So I tell you what, qualifying through Q3 is going to be so important to keep it up on the grid as these boys start. Such a long way to turn one. 132.1 for Nathan Tate. Is that going to be good enough? Because Sainz coming through, he goes fastest sector 2. And the Ferrari boy of Sizzle is really flying indeed. Yes, that's definitely true. Anything can happen. Turn 1 in Russia seems to be quite a battle. But imagine being a 19th, 20th on the grid and not being able to see going into turn 1. That would be, oh Jesus. So Sainz puts a 132.1 in. So Nathan Tate is 1-0 to him at the minute on the first run of qualifying. Ironman 132.2. Very close timings, these boys. Scrades with a 132.8. Jordan Norris coming through. I forgot to get the kilometres up again. So Jordan Norris coming through in the Alfa Romeo car. The last few corners, what can he do here? $134.9. Bresco is invalidated his lap, so we're right on board with the Renault guy of Jonya. I really don't know how to pronounce that name, so I apologise to that guy. Welcome in on the stream, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to use the channel points. We've got loads of fun stuff on there. So take a look at the channel points and use them. Redeem them. It's all loads of fun. So John, you puts in 132.9. Brad Dunks is starting his in the other Williams car. So Lucifer side is out at the minute. And he's second in the championship is Lucifer Sahid, and he will be wanting to get himself as far up the grid as possible. But I tell you what, Nathan and Sizzle are really looking fast out there at the minute. But Lucifer Sahid is wanting to stick with him. Can he split them, or maybe even put it on provisional pole? They're coming through sector 2 with the DRS wide open, and this will surely be interesting through here. So if it's a full wet race, then we will not see DRS in the session. In the race session, sorry. But we're all about qualifying. We're here for the top 10 shootout. 10 drivers try and get as fast as they can around here, and pick which and try and get as fast as they can to see where they start the grid. But we've got right on board with Lucifer Side coming through the last corner. Where does he put it? Only 4th fastest at the minute. Second row of the grid with 132. He should just maybe about have time to get round and go again. Gresgo looks like he's only going for the 1 lap round, but Nathan's teammate Brad Dunks, he is on a hot lap. On cue, and we're just going to call you Ann. Remember Ann, what's up, Ann? Welcome in on the stream, bro. Appreciate you coming in. What's up? How you doing? Are you racing tonight? Are you racing? Anyone racing? How you doing? So where can the Williams boy put that car? It's a bit of a Hamilton-Bottas situation with these two at the minute. Nathan sticking the Mercedes Williams out and on the championship leader at the minute. But Brad is wanting to do as best he can here. A little bit of a wobble there. And let's see if we can get this section right here. Can he have a massive upset here? The Williams cars driving very well indeed around here. He's in the top 10. Where can he put it? He cuts that one massively there. A little bit of a slide and goes 5th with a 1:32.292. Look at that. How many cars? 3 cars in the one thing. Oh, and then Luis Versailles puts in an absolute cracking lap and puts that on provisional pole with a 1:31.6. Incredible lap from the Mercedes car. Well done indeed. He's literally put the statement out there. Come at me, guys, and see if you can get me. Mercedes car of Lucifer Side. Absolute blinding lap from there. Absolutely fantastic. What steering wheel do you have? I have the Logitech G923 True Force. So it's the newer one they have out. You've got the G290, you've got G229, you've got the G293, and then you've got the G923. Wow, incredible lap from a Lucifer Side there. He's invalidated against Grade on a hot lap. And the only McLaren, as we've seen the McLaren boy of Niller, I've forgotten the name, Niller, sorry, the McLaren boy of Niller, just missing out on the top 10 shootouts. So it's all up to Scrade here to see where he can put that McLaren car. He's 10th and a half up on his time through sector 1, and that will see him. Wait, it doesn't see him up making places, but if he keeps it together through sector 2, then we could see him go up the grid here. So Nathan and the Ferrari boy of Fizzle are out on an out lap with 2 minutes left of this session. How are we going to see some position changes here as we come to the end of our final qualifying session? But we're right on board with the McLaren boy of Scrade. He's looking good. He looked like he went fastest in sector 2. So he's just got to keep it together here and try and get that McLaren as far up as he can. He's looking very pretty indeed through that section. Last 2 corners for the McLaren boy. Where can he put it? McLaren boy currently 8th. Is he going to go up any further? He does. He goes up to P7 with a 1:32.4. So let's watch these boys now. We've got... wow, these are really right next to each other. So Scissors a 1/10 through sector 1, already up on his time, going fastest. Keep an eye on this, guys. We could see a massive upset here. Harry Mano there putting in another fantastic lap with a 1:31.680. Just 0.07 of a second behind Lucifer Sahid. So this grid is so close. Oh yeah, it's father and son, isn't it? I forgot about that. Father and son time. Does that mean we've got Vicky in here as well? Lucifer Sahid's sister. Is that the same league? It is the same league, isn't it? Comms for ARG this weekend. ARG for this week. Yeah, oh god, yeah, I do apologise for ARG. I was meant to do comms at 11 PM, but the stream before that, blame Jack Taylor for that. The stream before that one, I got very drunk and on his league. Oh, hang on, what's happened to Brad? Brad's absolute binned it. Has Brad binned it? What's happened there? Or is he just retired? That's the best he can do, I think. But Gresgo has retired, has invalidated, so he will not improve. But let's ride on board with Scientist coming through. He's going again, Sector 1. So Harryman, Nathan is finished his race and can't beat Lucifer Side, the Mercedes boy, absolutely flying. But the Ferrari boy has managed to go around again, but he's not up on his time. No, he's not up on his time. Oh my god, Lucifer Side could have clinched pole here. Squared giving up on his lap, so he's not improving on his lap and he's invalidated. So ladies and gentlemen, that could be the end of our qualifying unless, no, it doesn't look like he's improving on his time. He's invalidated his time. He's in the pits. Nathan, so there we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is qualifying done, and Lucifer Side comes out of nowhere, a 131.615. Nathan not quite beating him with a 131.633. So that is, oh my god, that is so close to the end of our qualifying. Wow, great stuff. So there we have it. Lucifer takes pole. Nathan joins him on the front row of the grid. Only P2 for him. The second row of the grid starts with Harry Mano and the Ferrari boy of Sizzle. Fast in Q2, fastest in Q2, couldn't put it together in Q3 though. He starts grid in 4th, Brad in 5th. The other Williams car putting on a good show. Gresgo is 6th, grade, putting the McLaren up in 7th, so the McLaren boys will be 7th and 11th. Danny Murphy also very close to his teammate in 8th. Jonya, the lone Renault guy, in the top 10, puts in 9th, and round off that top 10 is Jordan Norris in the Alfa Romeo. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying is finished, and up next will be our 50% race and what looks to be a wet one. So stay tuned. So there you go, guys. Finished. Job done. That's a full quality. Jordan Norris though. Going on the medium compound tyre in Q3, that's interesting. Maybe use all of Scrade is a legend. Scrade putting in P7 there with a 132.446. Mate, the timings here are absolutely incredible. Sash, thank you so much for the follower. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Sash, no, this isn't an open lobby. This is a league race. This is the Delta Pace Racing Division 3. And if you want to join in, I can add me on Discord. It's Patterson89F1. Hashtag 0089. If you add me in that, oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fully wet track. This is going to be crazy. So if you're new to Formula One, they'll be here in the pits now. Technically, they're on the grid, actually. You can just see there in the bottom left. They're just picking their strategies now. So outside the top 10 will be able to pick any tyre they want to start the race on. However, it will be full wet here. Yeah, it's just going to be full wet. There's no point of explaining what the rules are because it's just going to be chucking it down, and I think they'll be going full wets. But it's all about fuel now. They'll be picking how much fuel to take round here. So with it being a wet race, you're probably more likely to underfuel this, and I'm guessing there's going to be safety cars in this race. Watch out also for the penalties here, as this is very, very hard for track limits. And it's the guys that will pick up the least penalties will be rewarded here. I appreciate the follow, Sash. How you doing? How's it going? So we've got a formation lap now. Oh, it's mediums, not full wets. So is it going to stay like this? Are we going to see? This could get interesting. It's, they've all picked medium compound tyres, I think. Is it going to dry up, or are we just going to get wetter in this race? But we're going to have to keep an eye on the rain here and see what these guys pick. So they've all gone on to the intermediates. Sash, I do online lobbies as well, buddy. Hook me up on PSN, which is Patterson89F1. Everything's Patterson89F1. Everything. Twitter, Discord, PSN name, Twitch. So yeah, hook me up on PSN, and we can do some online lobbies. But at the minute, we're here for the DPR Division 3, and we're here at Russia, and we've got a wet race under on our hands here, and that's going to make it very interesting, especially into turn 1. So we'll get ourselves into the game. So a few of these boys have been disqualified in the formation lap, which only means they'll be starting on the grid box now with very, very cold tyres and brakes. But the Mercedes guy of Lucifer Sahid is now starting to back that pack up a little bit. Doesn't want to be on the grid for too long. Waiting for, where's a Mercedes guy at the back there? Taking his time to come round. Maybe he had a bit of a spin, did the Mercedes guy of the Jabo. But he's not helping his teammate out here. He needs to really fly around now, because he's going to be waiting on the grid for some time if he doesn't catch up. Okay, here we go, guys. Race is nearly ready to begin. Don't forget to use those channel points, guys. Save them up, use them. We're here at Russia, and we're going to have some lights here. Waiting for the last car to round up on the grid. Here we go then. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out, and we're underway. And it looks like McLaren boy gets a good start, but there's a little bit of a spin, and they're going to be 3 abreast here through this turn, and we're going to go into turn. We've got a few cars off of the track a little bit, and just about trying to keep it together. And the Haas car of Harryman has got the move done. Nathan Lucifer Side is now down in 4th. Are we going to see some cars? We've got M plates flying all over here. But for a start round Russia, it seems that they've all got away pretty fairly good, actually. So got to give it to him. But look at this. We've got a Williams car diving around the outside, taking the inside line here. And wow, we've got a Red Bull off track now, and comes in on back on the track. Jordan Norris is fighting the Red Bull guy of Kresko. Harryman taking the lead of this race. We've got more M plates flying around here, and looks like they're all just about fighting through with a little bit of damage to a few cars. Good to see a few cars getting into the pits now. Ooh, takes an audacious little look on the inside, does the Red Bull. We got a McLaren, and it's absolute carnage through that turn there for the McLaren boy, and he spins that, and that's sprayed all the way down. Brilliant qualifying session for the man of Scrade in the McLaren, but now he finds himself in last place, and he's now been disqualified. Oh, such a shame for the McLaren boy. Great qualifying, but now finds himself disqualified from this session. Oh, very much taking it easy here, but Chris isn't. He's got to make the move on the inside of the Rennock boy and takes that position up to the top 10. Look at all these boys filing through, trying to not get any contact with each other. Jordan Norris gets the move done on Lucifer side. Lucifer side is struggling so much here as Jonya's got a 5 seconds speed in the pit lane. We're filing through here. Looks like we've got a Racing Point trying to make a move on the inside of the Red Bull here, coming through this turn. Oh, he spins again, and that is Kieran Bard losing his end plate, having contact with there, but look at the back there, we've got Haas coming on the inside of the other Racing Point. Is he going to get that move done? Sorry, I flicked off that one, damn it. So Chris, now, oh no, we've got a timing glitch, so we're going to go back up here and see if we've got any races. We've got Racing Point Mercedes side by side in this turn. Is there going to be carnage in here? No, there isn't. Just about keeps it together, but we've got a timing glitch. We can't see if it gets a position done. No. Everyone else seems to be coming through nicely here. Oh, McLaren boy of Nilla looking to get on the back of Lucifer Side. Lucifer Side puts it on pole, and he now finds himself in P7, struggling already on these on these intermediates. He's really not liking it out there at all, and he's under pressure here from the McLaren boy. The McLaren boy going to send it on the inside. No, he chooses not to. Doesn't want to be sending it too early here and losing a front wing at all in the early stages of this race. Only lap 2 of 27 here at Russia. Oh, and he goes a bit sideways. Fantastic save from the Mercedes boy, but unfortunately that's left the door open for Nilla and takes that position. Also, Chris looking very racy in behind the Red Bull car. Nathan setting the fastest lap with a 1:39.49, a 7:22 so far. Are we going to see any moves here down the pit straight? Lucifer Side wants to get that move back, and he's going to take it in the outside. It's going to be, oh, it's going to be so close for these guys. He's going to get a better exit. We're going to see him go around the outside here, and I just don't think he's going to have the grip here. And he's really struggling as Lucifer Side to keep that grip around the outside, and has to file back in on that occasion. Thomas, however, gets a move done on Danny and puts him in the P11. Going to be chasing down Ice One now, trying to get in that top 10. Pajabo moving up into P15. Pajabo now splitting the Racing Point space. The Racing Point going to send it on the inside here. He had a little look and chooses not to there. Well, AlphaTauri boy of Ross is looking very racy indeed. And whoa, puts him a little bit wide. Is he going to get the grip? He sandwiched that Red Bull car between the two AlphaTauris at the minute. And maybe Thomas is backing him into him a little bit here to see if he can get his teammate. But has that been a mistake? Because the Red Bull just sends it on the inside there and gets that position done so easy. Got an absolute incredible launch there. Did the Red Bull car. And now he's in the P11. So Chris, getting a bit slidey there on the back of Gresco. And Gresco getting a horrific exit there. And Nathan sets another fastest lap there. He's really trying to chase down Harryman now, as Harryman has took the lead of this race. Lucifer is in 7th. They can put pole here at Russia, but struggling on the intermediates as it looks. So look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a four-way battle and they almost touched the Mercedes boys, and the AlphaTauri guy loses out in positions now, and he's now down in 14th. But look at this, and Nilla up into P5. Fantastic racing from him. The Mercedes of Lucifer gets himself into 6th and takes that position back from the Ferrari boy. The Ferrari boy had a great qualifying too. but only could qualify P4, so he finds himself down positions as well in this race. Oh, I made me jump then. Red Bull 81, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Really do appreciate that. Whoa, look at this, the Alpha Male makes an audacious move on the inside. They have a bit of contact, and he definitely got his elbows out there and forced his way through, as we see Brad picking up the first time penalties for track limits. Only lap 4 of 27, guys. Cresco looking round the outside of the Ferrari boy here. Are we going to see the move done? Yes, we do, but the other Ferrari is going to try and sweep in on Iceman, and it's now the Ferrari boy down in 9th position, struggling so much for these boys that qualified so well here. Maybe they had a different setup on. All these boys not doing so well in qualifying may have put a wet setup on, knowing that it was a wet race. So they could have been caught out here. So Harryman comfortably in front here, as now his teammate Ice One gets in front of Sizzle. He's really struggling. Has he got wind damage? I'm not sure, but he's gone from 4th to 10th now. As you see Kieran Barr coming through the order now as Pajabo makes his pit stop, along with Ross as well. So there's going to be a few position changes as we make the pit stops. Lose Versailles up in 6th now. He put it on pole, and now he finds himself down in 6th, wanting to recover this race. Once you recovered, Erid, hydrate. Thanks, man. Yeah, he did have a bad start, didn't he? He really got bogged down. He really did bog down, and now he's going to have to fuel save soon, as his petrol light's on. Yeah, not the best start from the pole sitter. The thing is, it's such a long way into turn 1, and sometimes pole sitter isn't the ideal place to be. As now we've got no timing. We're going to go on to this battle here, as the Ferrari of Ice One wants to get a move done on Gresgo. He's got no DRS though, but has plenty of ERS to use. Let's go back to this little battle here, as we've got 2 racing points and 2 avatars chasing, 2 racing points, sorry, and an avatar of chasing Thomas down. He's going to make a move on that inside. Could that be a move too early? And he just about gets around the corner. He's going to get the switcheroo here. He's definitely wanted to get through, but he gets a really good exit. Has he got enough launch there to get a move done on the inside? Yes, he does. And just about keeps that on track as well. So, Tommy, great move there. What happened to Kieran Barr? Kieran Barr has gone into the pits. So, Tommy going to go an extra lap here, as well as getting that move done on Thomas. Let's ride on board with Brad, as he's really trying to fight now and get on the back of Jordan Norris. Gets a brilliant launch out of that corner, but he's going to have to fire back in. It's not an overtaking point there. He may have to save this. Oh, he's going to try it. No, he thinks better of it. The thing is, as soon as you go off that line on these intermediates, you find yourself having no grip at all, so it's very difficult for overtaking at the minute. He's in on the slipstream now. He's going to send it around the outside here. Very brave move, and what a move there from the Williams guy of Brad Dunks, and gets it done. But then the Alfa Romeo guy takes it around the outside and tries to get it stuck, but the Williams forces him out wide and reclaims their position. So Williams guy, ooh, very sliding through there, these two, but well done to the Williams boy. They're now sitting in P2 and 3, so great start from these guys. Couple of 3 seconds now in the race. We've got 3 seconds for Nilla, 3 seconds for Dunks, 3 seconds for Tommy, and 5 seconds for Jonya. Harryman now only 6 attempts in front. So Nathan, who oh wow, very sliding through there from the Hash car, and that's only going to help the Williams guys. He's now right on the back of him. Could we see a change for P1 here? And widen on board with this battle to see what comes of it. Yeah, the first two are in their own race at the minute. 13 seconds ahead, these two, of the rest of the field. So, yeah, apart from that, there's a great battle for second, third and fourth, though. But at the minute, we're just riding on board to see if we can see a change here for the race leader. And it's Scrade. Oh no, sorry, I got too excited then. Scrade's already out, isn't he? Something just moved on the thing and I just got all excited. I was like, ah! Wow, so Harryman's managed to pull over a second, a gap on him again. But we're going to go on Nilla here as he takes it on the inside of the Alfa Romeo guy. Is he going to keep it stuck around here? He does, and they almost touch. And Nilla put it in a P4. Fantastic start. Starting 11th on the grid and get himself into 4th. He's only one place away from the podium there as the Alfa Romeo goes a little bit deep. So it's only going to help Nilla move away. Harryman setting the fastest lap with a 1:48.7. Kieran Barr looking very racy now on the back of Pajabo. Fighting for P16 here. He's got no ERS left, but he wants to try and force him into an error, does Kieran Barr. And is he going to get it done through here? He's in the slipstream, that's all he's got to use. He's got no ERS. I'm not sure he's going to have enough pace here. He's used all of it, and he's just going to have to file in there. Jordan Norris and Nilla now are starting to catch up Brad Dunks again. So will Nilla now start to put the Williams car under pressure? Welcome in on the stream, guys. Thank you all very much for all the followers that give me followers following there. Brilliant. Thank you so much. I'm a bit tongue-tied tonight. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not normally so tongue-tied. Oh. So these boys are doing well. Only one retirement in this race so far as we're at lap 8 of 27 here at Russia for the Delta Pace Racing League Division 3. And it's the Harryman who managed to get a brilliant start on those intermediates and get into P1. Let's have a look at position changes actually. So Nilla up 7 places. He is our biggest gainer. No, he's not. I stand corrected. Tommy in the Racing Point is currently sitting in 11th, and he is our biggest gainer. But Nilla though in 4th. Could we see a podium here for Nilla? That would be a great effort from him, up 7 places already, and really on the back of that Williams car. Penalty starting to go in there. Harryman has managed to pick up a 3 second. Could that be crucial? Could that be crucial at the end of this race? Who knows? As we're only in the first stint of this, waiting for all the pit stops to happen. Let's have a look to see what the pit situation is looking like. So only 4 guys out on track have pitted. Maybe they had some early damage here and have had to pit early. We're riding on board for the battle for the top podium space, last podium space here. And Williams guy of Brad seems to be having a good defensive display out there so far. Harryman has we've got yellow flag in sector 3. Who's binned it? Who's gone off? It looks like Ross here has gone off and spun it into the last corner. What? I don't really know what he's doing here. He just about gets it going again. So he's binned it, the AlphaTauri guy, and he's retired on track. So that is him retiring. He's going to park that out the way there. Hopefully that doesn't bring out a safety car. So 2 retirements now in this race. Niller really on the back of the Williams car now. And he's going to get a fantastic launch here. We're going to see a move from Niller here. He's right in that slipstream. He's got plenty of ERS to use. Got to keep it on the line though, because you come off that line. No, he's not close enough. So Bradders are using all of his ERS there. Niller choosing not to use much of it there. I wonder if he's on automatic, but the AlphaTauri guy is getting in the way of these drivers now from him retiring on track. And he sends it on the inside, does the McLaren boy. And there's going to be side by side here. The bollard comes flying off as Niller cut that corner, and now he's under pressure from the Alfa Romeo guy. Maybe he should have waited for his launch to go here in the DRS zone coming up now, but he's got himself under pressure now from the Alfa Romeo boys. Alfa Romeo boy runs very wide indeed, and that is brought Lucifer Sahid into the mix here as we see Tommy getting a move done here on the Renault guy. Oh dear. Harry Mona continued to set the fastest lap with a 1:48.3. Nathan Tate now 2.2 seconds behind our leader at the minute. Oh, Lucifer Sahid wanting to get on the back of this fight now. Niller has been dropped by Brad now by almost 2.8 seconds. So maybe that could have been his charge over. He's got 94% of ERS. He is really... Oh, hang on. What's happened to Size? Size has left the session. What has happened to him? What has happened to Size? He's left the session. I'm wondering if that's connection issues, or... It must be connection issues because he's not retired. So we're starting to get a little battle brewing here. As Niller looks to be starting to struggle now on the medium, intermediate tyres he's on. On Lucifer's side, wanting to make amends from his bad start. Our pollster now sitting in 6th. Jordan Norris getting a 3-second time penalty, 4 track limits. This is looking to be very tasty. The Lucifer side is right on the back of the Alfa Romeo boy here. And now Chris wants to get in on the action as well. So starting to become a bit of a train here behind Niller. Ooh, touches the wall there, Mercedes guy. Maybe using too much of the track. Controller did its own thing, wouldn't let me steer, apologies. So it looks like he's out of the session, done well in qualifying, but it looks like he's had a bit of controller issues there and is now in 19th. On board with this little train that's brewing. You see them all filing through there. They just can't get the move done here. But 100% of ERS for Nilla. I'm beginning to think Nilla's got this on automatic. Having 100% around here is nuts for 12 laps into this race. Welcome in on the stream, guys. I'm here for the Delta Pace Racing League Division 3. And we are lap 12 of 27. And our pole sitter now sitting in 7th, having a bad start. And Harrimano taking advantage. Oh, we got a bit of a tank slapper there from Nilla, and he's really struggling on those intermediates. Here we're going to see his pit stop coming up shortly. Lap 13 of 27, halfway through. These intermediates will last quite a while, but he'll be looking to get some fresh ones on very, very shortly. As Jonyo looks to wanting to make a move on Tommy. Is he going to do it? No, he doesn't look like he's quite close enough. But hang on a minute. Lucifer's side has got ahead as Chris has jumped into the pits. Yeah, I got that with the name Reese. Oh, you're Reese Ross. Oh, you're not Sizzle. You're Reese Ross. Oh no. Oh yeah, you DNF'd on track. You DNF'd, didn't you? Yeah, control issues. Danny Murphy jumps into the pits as well. Oh, excuse me for yawning. So the pit window is now open for these boys. So we should see them go into the pits. You know, Anthony's like, these guys have done really well. I mean, we've got 18 guys left here. We're in Division 3. We've got 18 guys left. And there's not really much to show you at the minute. Oh, bloody hell! It's absolute commentator's curse! Oh my god, talk about commentator's curse! Not much to show you right now. And Ice One has only bloody gone and smashed it in there, and that is a safety car! Absolute carnage! Here, Russia! Oh, mate! I do apologise for the commentator's curse there. I can't believe I was riding on board with him as well. That's absolutely nuts! Bloody hell. So we do have a safety car as Ice One has absolutely binned it in Sector 2. Oh, bloody hell. Fire. Well, that was carnage, wasn't it? Well, there we go. We will now see our pit stops, which is going to help the guys who haven't pitted just on the pit window as well. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. I know, I can't believe it. Look back on the stream, Ice. Look back on the stream. I literally said, not much to show you. And I was riding on board of you. And I was just praising that how well everyone's doing. And there's not much to show you. And then you've just unpinned it. Just as I said it. I was like, oh my god, that's fantastic. Sorry to hear you out of the race though, Ice One. I'm sorry to see you out of the race. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick fag break while we all the boys catch up to the safety car. Oh dear. Can't be formed back to join the front. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? Oh man, I can't believe that. That's hilarious what just happened there. Alright, we're now take a cigarette break, so I'll be right back. Mate, I was just talking, just casually chilling and talking, and then I was just saying, yeah, the guys are doing well, not much to report really. At this stage of the video, oh, it's carnage! It's nuts, it's nuts. It looked like he just kind of went straight on into the side there. It was crazy. Couldn't get the grip down. So we got a safety car at Russia. Lap 15 is 27, just over the halfway distance. And there's still a few cars to catch up to the safety car. So we should have a couple of laps here behind the safety car. And now I think everyone has made their mandatory stop. And wow, look at this. Tommy in P9 up 10 places. Nathan up in second, looking very pretty indeed. With no penalties as yet. So everyone has made their pit stop. Signs there, I think he's AI. He's on 10 lap old intermediates. So we've got a drive-through for Danny Murphy. So he's obviously gone over his delta pace, which is so unfortunate as well when you get drive-throughs like that. But these are the penalties so far. So Lucifer Sahid is sitting in 5th with no penalties either. He could look like a podium here if he keeps that all together. Like I said earlier in the race, you will be rewarded if you keep it clean around here. It's so easy to pick up penalties around Russia. It's a bit like Canada. It's very, very strict on the old corner cutting limits. No, so while I'm live, Ice One, you can't rewind it. I thought about it then, you can't rewind it. Unless you go onto my YouTube channel, I'm not sure you can rewind that. No, I don't think you can. While I'm live, you can't rewind it. So you have to wait until it's finished, but wow, you'll love it. It's funny. Not funny for you because you're out, but it was the commentator's curse. It was hilarious. Oh dear, it was hilarious. Still waiting for a few boys to catch up to the safety car here. Looks like we're gonna go around again. Start lap 16. So while we're in the safety car, I'm gonna no one's redeeming the channel. No one's redeeming the channel. No one's redeeming channel points. So I'm just gonna have a little chat anyway about my hats. So this hat here is a Williams one. Got this in 2016, I believe. And the signatures I've got on here is Valtteri Bottas. I've got Felipe Massa, and Claire Williams. And I'll put that up to the camera. I've got Felipe Massa's, Claire Williams, and Valtteri Bottas's. There's Bottas, there's Claire Williams, and I think that one's Massa. I don't know which one. Yeah, so we got that in 2016. That was good. That was a good fun day. This one is my all-time absolute favourite that I'm going to treasure forever, because the guy's signature there is no longer with us. So he's no longer with us. Hello, Oxford Boys 12. Welcome in on the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you coming by. We're just talking about we've got a safety car here at Russia, so we're just talking about my hats. Because no one's redeeming the bloody points, so I'm going to talk about them anyway. So this guy here is no longer with us. And it's a very rare signature. Can you guess who it is? Go on, have a little guess. He's no longer with us, and it's on a Mercedes cap. Who can you guess who's a legend, by the way? Who is that? Who is that? I'm really chuffed with that one. Really chuffed with that one. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to try and guess that one. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll guess it. Mercedes cap. The guy is no longer with us anymore, bless him. And what a legend he was. So whose signature is that? Come on, guys. 18 of you in. Play the game. Play the game. Come on. Give me your guesses. As we've got a safety car. I've got one more cap to show you with signatures as well. If you can guess it, I'll give you a few more. I'll give you another 30 seconds to someone put a guess up. Come on. One of you. David Coulthard is no longer with us. Come on, Oxford boy, you can do better than that. Unfortunately, David Coulthard is still alive. Alright, hopefully. Unless... But David Coulthard is still with us. So, no, it wasn't. The actual signature on that cap is Nicky Lauda. So, I managed to get that signature when... yeah, that's it. On due, it's Nicky Lauda. Well played. Yeah. So Nicky Lauda, that's Nicky Lauda's signature. He's no longer with us, but he was at a function at the Formula One where I was staying at the golf club, yeah, I managed to get all these guys' signatures. It was amazing. It was class. And I've got another one here of Renault's, and I've got to research this because I think I've got Romain Grosjean, Maldonado, and I think it was the reserve driver at the time, and he was called PK Junior. And I think that's them ones, but I can't remember now. It was back in 2015. I pre-ordered F1 2021 game. Yeah, definitely get that game. I haven't seen you in this stream before, Oxford boy, so welcome in. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, he was, and I can't believe I got his signature, Nicky Lauda. I can't believe I got his Nicky Lauda signature. I'm even chuffed I've got Romain Grosjean's as well, because now he's obviously famous for having his crash. And he done well, didn't he? He done well in the IndyCar as well. He done well, didn't he? He got pole position and got a podium in the IndyCar weekend just gone. 15 of you in this, and we're back underway. Sorry, we missed the safety car. We've got 2 engrossed in the chat there, but we're back underway. So we'll go back onto the game. Oh, hello Aidan. Sorry, I didn't realise it was you. How are you doing, Aidan? You alright? I haven't raced with you for a while now, have I, Aidan? Welcome back in on the stream, guys. We're back underway, and Nilla is still in his 4th place. Elise Versailles is there as well, but look at that. Herriman is already 2.2 seconds ahead and sets the fastest lap over 1:47. So he's absolutely flying at the minute. Yeah, good. Oh, brilliant. Is Gresgo looking to make a move here? Oh, look at this. We've got an inside move in. No, and he does not make that move. Bajabo under pressure from Kieran Barr here, wanting to get the Racing Point up into the top 10. Currently down in P12, but he's got to get this move done on Bajabo. I tell you what though, these guys with 9.66 seconds, if these guys can stick with these, we could see a big shake-up here for the top 10 fitters. But Nathan now almost out of the 3-second mark of Harriman. Harriman's got to really push here if he wants to take this win. And he's doing a good job at it as well. Now 2.7 is the time between P1 and P2, and he's pulling away 10th at a time, almost up to 3 seconds. What do you think about Mazepin? Well, I've got to give him time, because I felt, if I'm going to be totally honest, I felt the same about Lance Stroll when he came in. And now Lance Stroll is now becoming quite a handy little driver. But I did feel like when he joined, I thought, well, obviously he's billionaire father and he's there because he paid for the seat, pretty much. He's going to kill himself at Monaco. Don't say that, Jesus, we don't wish that on any of these boys. But I don't expect him finishing the race, let's put it that way. If he does, that's off to him, but I don't see him doing it. But you've got to give the driver time. He's obviously he wasn't ready. He's obviously one of those drivers that I think Lance Stroll was as well. He wasn't ready for Formula One, but with his dad paying for the seat, he's obviously got it. And I think it's going to be the same for Mazepin. I think he's gonna. Hey, I tell you what, that's actually quite tame. I was more expecting him to be in the pier on top of the yacht somewhere. And there'll be a big insurance jobbing. Did you see the post go around on Facebook where it was like Mazepin on a hot lap, and all the yachts are out of the dock and just in the middle of the sea? Like, that was funny. Yeah, that was brilliant. But I want to give him. I'm not going to jump to conclusions like I did with Lance Stroll, because Lance Stroll, I felt the same as well, and now he's become quite a handy driver. And I think the same thing is with Mazepin. He's only going to learn by getting amongst it. I think he's a couple of seasons obviously too early to get that seat, but he's got it because of his father. So let's see if he can improve and, you know, go further. I mean, he should be. The Haas car isn't brilliant, but obviously he's getting outdone by Schumacher. Right, there you go. So all the boys now with a lot of penalties now in the top 10, and we could see a shake-up here as we land at lap 20 of 27 here at the DPR Racing League Division 3. It's been a wet race, no signs of it drying up here as they continue to go round this lap. Not really much to show you as battles at the minute. Looks like everyone's just kind of filing through and trying to keep it all together. And I'm not going to say anything about not being exciting, because last time I done that we had a retirement. So yeah, this was the closest battle on track. We got Jonya getting a 3-second time penny. He does have a chance to win, but he's got to claw back. I mean, look, he's got 3 seconds, Harryman, but look, he's now with 3.5 seconds behind him. So he's going to have to try and push a little bit as much as he can, try and get the win. But I'm sure he will be happy with P2 if he does take it, because let's have a look. He's up a couple of positions, I think, Nathan. Oh no, he qualified second. He's in second. So Araman up 2 places, started third on the grid and got himself up in a P1, and he seems to be controlling it out in front of us. Nathan there getting a bit slippy there towards the back. Brad, getting a bit slippy coming out of that turn. So Nathan Tate just clawing back a 10th there, as we've got yellow flag set to 3, and we have a Mercedes that's binned it through turn 1, and he's spun. He's going down the grid now, and now he's diving left trying to defend from the Renault boy, but he was always going to be a sitting duck there. So Lucifer Sahid, who got pole here, now finds himself down into P8. He's not happy in these wet conditions at all, and really struggling. But Tommy C in 9th, having a great show for him. Currently he's got penalties to serve, but he's up 10 places so far. Same with the Alfa Romeo boy of Chris, up 8 places here, and he's currently sitting in P5. So 6 laps left here. And my batteries run out with that. And batteries run out there. Don't know where my phone is. There it is. I've got 20 minutes until my next commentator, so hopefully we'll get this finished. Obviously it's a little bit longer here on the wets. Looks like we're going straight into the next one just after this. Yeah, right. someone wants to be my friend, we'll accept that. I've got three requests. So we're coming towards this closing stages of this race now, and it's gone a bit boring, I must say. But Tommy now finds himself into 7th now, actually, up 12 places. So wow, great drive from the Racing Point guy there. But look at this, Nathan Tate is in that 3 second, but now has his own penalty to things. So all that hard work to get it in within three. Oh, hang on, Nathan Tate's got a drive through. Oh, the bloody Nora, has he got that? Did we have? We must have had a virtual while I was looking at my phone. Oh man, we've got 3 guys here on virtuals. Kieran Barr and Tommy could find themselves really far up the grid here. Nilla in P3 with only a 3 second as well. He could clinch P2 here. Nathan Tate have to serve his drive-through. He'll be absolute fuming with that. He'll be fuming. John has gone round for another lap, but he will have to serve this, which Nathan Tate has just come out. He comes out. He's going to drop down. He could end up doing well here. Tommy gets himself in a P5, but he does have a 6 seconds. Nathan Tate has back to no penalties, so it's going to have to be a bit of a recovery drive from him now. But all the boys in front of him do have penalties, so what he's got to do is stick with them and see where he can put himself here. But he's only got 4 laps to do this. I'm getting spam with invites now for my next commentary session. So Johnny's going to have to serve his drive-through, which is going to promote Tommy and Nathan and Kresgo. But we could see a big shake-up if these guys are now starting to come on the back of these guys with big penalties. Tommy with 6, Chris with 9, Nilla with 3, but can he stay on the podium? And look at this, Nathan Tate making that move on Tommy and getting himself into P5s, which will promote him to P4 when the Renault boy of Jonya decides to go into the pits. He goes again, does Jonya, so he will have to serve it. Oh wait, why has it gone from drive-through to not? Oh, he's just serving his drive-through now. Nathan is now 13 seconds behind Chris, and if he has any chance of getting on this podium, he will have to claw out 4 seconds in the 3 laps. Can he do it, the Williams guy? He's fast, but is he that fast? We'll have to wait and see. Guys, I'm getting really close here now to my next COMMS. What is it? 2 minutes a lap almost now, isn't it? 2 minutes a lap. That's why it's been taking so long. It's been wet for the whole race. Nathan now 12 seconds adrift. Got to get it within 9, mind. But also keeping it clean. This is going to be so close from finishing to me then starting my next stream. No rest for the wicked, right? No rest for the wicked. So it's all about whether or not Nathan can get it within 9 seconds here to try and clinch that last podium spot. Chris will be trying his hardest to keep him out now. He's got 2 laps to do it. He is clawing it back. Got yellow flags in sector 1. It's under the penultimate lap now, and he's now within 9 seconds, but he's got 8 attempts now to get up on him to try and clinch that last podium place. Is he going to do it? Kind of the only thing going on at track at the minute. It has gone a little bit boring this end to this race, but all the same, great respect for these guys. 5 retirements in the race. Here at Russia for DPR Division 3. That's all about keeping it together now. So Nathan Tate is almost there. He's pushing like hell. And there you go. It looks like he's got it within the 9-second mark now. And all he has to do is keep it together now for the last lap as he comes through sector 2 and what would be the DRS zone, but obviously with this wet track it is no DRS at all. Everyone else seems to be within either second or a bit of a gap. They're just all about trying to keep it, get it round now, and yeah. Problem is with Jabo is 10 seconds behind Jonya. So I don't think there's actually going to be any much changes here. Harimano manages to go jump Lucifer Sahid, who got pole, who now finds himself in 11th, does Lucifer Sahid. Nathan Tate says the fastest lap of the race with a 1:46.7. But it's the Haas car of Harimano who has absolutely flew around this track, led from the front after turn 1 and pulled away after the safety car, and he looks like he will be taking the checker flag here at Russia. I'm going to have to be extremely quick here. As soon as this race finishes, I'm going to have to literally run across because I've got like 5 minutes. I've got to set up my next stream, so. So, guys, if you want to join us for the next comms, I am doing commentating for FRL around Monaco. So please stay tuned with me. I'm going to end the stream and then I'll be back live within 5 minutes for my next commentating session for the FRL Division 2, I think it is. But there we go. Harryman coming through the last few corners here. He's led right from the front from turn 1. He's now 8 seconds adrift. And it's the Haas car coming across the last corner. And he takes the checkered flag. Does Harryman a great race from that boy there. Niller. And what a fantastic race from him. He is up 9 places, taking P2. Chris is going to cross the line in 3, but it looks like Nathan Tate with going round the track. Great respect from Nathan Tate. Nathan not getting any penalties, which rewards him into the last podium place. Chris in P4. Tommy, incredible drive from him. Up 14 places and puts it in 5th. Kresgo in 6th. Kieran Barr up 10 places in 7th. So fantastic showing for the Racing Point boys there. Jonya in 8th. Pajabo in 6th. I think. What are we going to see? Anyone get jumped here? Lucifer Side gets a 5 second for exceeding track limits right at the end. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is our race done, yeah. 18th to 5th, yeah, it's a fantastic race for Tommy. And both Racing Point guys, actually, Kieran Barr as well. Both up a lot of places. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to leave you there and end the stream. Sorry I've got to rush off. But I appreciate everyone joining on me. I've just got to reset my stream up. And I've got to now commentate for the IFR race at around Monaco. So I'm going to have to end the stream and quickly start that one up. So thank you very much for joining us here at Russia for the Delta Pace Racing League Division 3 at Russia. There you have our finishers. Goodbye and thank you for joining. Tommy gets driver of the day.